As you can see, I've got a jumper on. Not very often you see us wearing jumpers, but it's cold. I think it got down to the high 20s last night, so it is cold. We're just leaving Deception Bay. We were hoping to see some whales in there, but we didn't. We did see some whales yesterday. Actually, yesterday and the day before, north of Augustus Island. They were frolicking and playing and breaching and slapping and doing all sorts of things. And this morning we were hoping to sail out of here with a good southeasterly as predicted. We woke up to I don't know, 10 to 15 knots of southeasterly. Got out of the bay, hoisted the sails, and it just blasted off. So currently we've got about 2 knots of breeze. So the iron headsail is going, and we're just waiting for the breeze to kick in. 38 nautical mile sail today down to, help me out here, Wen? Raft Point, which is our staging post to head off then to Montgomery Reef, which will hopefully be tomorrow. There's reportedly some art at Raft Point that we'll try and find. Otherwise, yeah, it's just where we're going to go, because the best time to go to Montgomery Reef is spring tides, which is now, full moon tomorrow, and to go at a spring tide low, which is either at 5 in the morning or 5 in the evening. Both are dark. So I haven't really planned on what time to leave to get out there to witness the cascading waterfalls off the reef. Anyway, more about that when we get out there. Yeah, so hopefully the wind will kick in, because looking forward to a lovely sail. We had a magic sail yesterday from Hero Bay to Deception Bay, so let's hope the wind kicks up and we have a lovely sail today. See you later.
They're very sweet, aren't they?
Yeah. There's like a knife in there.
Yes.
Horse.
Yes, the upside down tooth. Wow. Imagine if the water's out, what does it go up by? About a few metres?
4 meters.
Yeah, imagine what... Wow. So we've come at the worst time.
Yeah.
But it's the only time we have, so this is what we're going to see. So where are we, darling?
Langii
Gorge.
Langii Gorge. We're just about to go down the gorge. Like Wendy said, unfortunately it's high tide. Otherwise we'd be, this would all be high and dry. But it's the only time we can come in here, because last time we tried it was blowing 30 knots, and this time it's calm, but we've got to catch the tide to keep going south. So yeah, you stop here overnight, but then you've got the afternoon northwesterlies blowing you straight in. So yeah, didn't time it very well, but 1 out of 300 sites that we didn't time well. More little rocks over here. We're just going to head down this gorge and have a boat peep. Come and have a look, eh?
always positives. If it was low tide, we wouldn't be able to go down the gorge. So it's all good.
Wait for a croc to jump out. They always seem to come, when we're coming down the gorge, we'll get a croc.
So we just come to a junction. Oh wow!
We could have brought the big boat in here. It's still 6 metres deep.
Oh wow! Look at this! How beautiful! Oh. You gotta watch out for the rocks.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a perler.
Lots of
Come
people
from
hit
up
it,
there.
like all the scratches on top of it.
Yeah, it fits up there somewhere, I'd say. But it's down there now. So yeah, lots of rocks that have fallen in. Yeah.
Pretty spectacular for a
Very.
little gorge.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, look at that side.
There's a tree growing out between
Yeah.
all the rocks up there.
And then you've got this lovely little bit in here.
That's where the fresh water is.
Oh, there's fresh water here.
Yeah.
Watch out for the rocks, there's loads of them.
Yeah, I got it.
How pretty. It looks like it's going downhill. It's like an optical illusion.
Yeah, because of the angle of the...
Oh, that's weird.
That is weird.
That's so weird. So the water's really clear here. Look.
I think that's as far as we're going to get.
I think we literally are at the... There's a rock here.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, we're at the end. There's a boulder right there.
I got it.
That's the last... That's it. Oh, yeah, that's it.
There's a little waterfall.
And a beautiful waterfall. Ta-da! At the end. So that's where we've come in.
This is a bit like trying to turn a 70-foot narrow boat around in a 60-foot winding hole. But we made it around.
It's pretty narrow because it just drops down to 3 meters, but it's actually quite narrow. Straight down there.
Perfectly synchronized.
So here we are at Montgomery Reef. You can't actually see the reef yet. We can see shadow. So we pulled in a bit earlier than we thought. Raft point is somewhere over there, but the tide was against us, so we pulled into this other anchorage and we'll stay here for a while and then we'll head down to Raft Point once the tide is with us again, or we may stay here tonight and go to Raft Point tomorrow. So we're going to change soon. Wow, look at that. And that's the creek there.
So much stress. 10 knots, but stressful.
What's going on, babe?
Just gone through the gutter again. So stressful. We're doing 10.5 knots. The water's spinning all around us and zipping us around. And we've planned it. Planned it perfectly again. We're here right at the change of tide. There's no wind unfortunately, so we had to motor through. It's been nice to sail through. But hopefully we'll now get a run all the way up the channel here between the mainland and Koolan Island. And tonight we're heading back to Silver Gull Creek. Fill up with water again. We're flying. Feels good.
We spent a couple of days in Silver Gull Creek, got all the washing done, washed the boat, scrubbed everything. It's so nice to have it clean. And we're just about to head off around the corner to Crocodile Creek, which is one of our favourite spots in the Kimberley. So we'll go up there and hopefully there'll be room for us in there because there's quite a few boats around at the moment. See ya. So here we are back at Crocodile Creek. Nobody here. I'm going to do a 3-point turn, and this time we're going to go on the left side of the creek because it's a bit better. Now we have more knowledge. Yeah, so it's pretty high. Just doing a little maneuver. Wow, look, you can see the waterfall from the top there with the black on the hill. So we know what we're doing this time, so really well set up. Just got to move the beam back. Past Magnus this one. Am I just passing it? Literally?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you. And then make sure it comes off easy.
Right, we're all in. That was interesting.
It was perfectly executed by skipper and crew. It's pretty tricky in here, like you can just turn around in here, and there's only one hole at either side that fits a boat. So we're in 10.7 meters under the keel, and it's going to drop 9 meters, so it doesn't leave you much room. You can't even see the waterfall, but we'll see that up here this afternoon. Yeah, pretty happy to be back in here, and we're the only boat, first time. Last time we were here, we had Jai and his crew for one night, and then we had Ryan and Jess, friends of ours, for 2 nights. So this time we got it to ourselves. Well, for the time being, who knows how many boats are going to come in. Yeah, pretty good. Squirtles. Darling, squirtles.
Doing?
Just tightening the backstays.
Alright.
When we were in Darwin, I had my mate, the rigger, Gaz, come and have a look at the rigging, and because I thought it was a bit loose. And he said, yeah, put 5 turns on the backstays, and that'll be a good starting point. So I've done that now, and we'll see how it tightens up, because the forestay is really loose. So I said, should I tighten the forestay? And he said, no. He had a look at it, and he said, you need to tighten the backstays. So yeah, I've done that now. Next job is to untangle the chain, the anchoring chain, from the logs on the island. So I'll get Wendy to give me a hand in a minute. I use split pins on my turnbuckles because in an emergency, I mean, they're going to stay there, they're not going to come out, but in an emergency, if the rig collapses and you need to undo these, you can quickly just pull a split pin out instead of being wired on. A lot harder to take out.
We're just going over to here. We've got 2 anchors out because Magnus dropped the second anchor so he could what is it? Untwist the big one. It's a good opportunity when you're in this situation. But we didn't know there was a tree underneath. So we're just going to go and tidy it all up so when the tide comes back in, it's gonna lift up. You gonna tie me on to something?
No, you will.
So he's got his reef shoes on.
Got water on the boots.
I will keep an eye out for crocodiles. It's not called Crocodile Creek for nothing. Wow, that would have been a problem.
Deep and slimy.
That one would have been nasty, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Oh, it's right over there.
Gotta make sure the anchor's set.
Yeah, because we just dropped that one down after. Well, it looks like Magnus has decided to put this one in a tinny and get it out of the way. That would be my guess here. So we're going to plan B by the looks.
Well, I didn't think it was going to be that easy to get there.
Yeah, might as well get it out while it's
Anchor up.
really easy. Pretty sticky mud, isn't it?
Sticky and smelly.
Oh, is it smelly?
Yeah.
Watch out for the crocodile snapplegators.
That's your job.
I know, they sneak up.